Okay, I saw it. Let's talk about it. 50 Shades of Grey. The brand new movie based on the best-selling book. The phenomenon, the controversy, all that jazz that I just did not care about at all. But I was interested to hear from people, thanks to the internet and other places, of their feelings, whether they enjoyed the story or they didn't. But I didn't really care to ever read the book. Actually, there's probably 5 or 10, maybe 20 books that I'm currently reading right now that I probably will never finish. So I really have no plans or desire to read this one. But I wanted to see this movie. Why? I don't know. Maybe I was just curious. Okay, so the movie stars Dakota Johnson, an actress that I don't know if I've seen before. I probably have, because she is the daughter of Don Johnson and Melanie Griffin. And now I'd be curious, now seeing her in this movie, to go back and see if she was in some other films. But I love those two actresses, Dawn and Melanie. I know that they were, I believe, married at one time. But they've given us some amazing films and television work throughout their career. So I was curious about that. And so Dakota Johnson plays a woman, of course, who is going to college. She has a roommate, but her roommate is sick and can't conduct this interview with this very important guy named Christian Grey. Yes, got that. Now, Christian Grey is played by Jamie Dornan, an actor that I've never heard about before, but I might have seen him something before in the past. And they meet at his building, of course, and they're conducting this simple interview. She's asking him questions, and slowly, over time, their relationship goes from being friends to going kind of out to talking, and then going right into the So how did I think about 50 Shades of Grey? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't hate the film. I don't hate this movie. I don't like it either. I'm very indifferent. I have so many feelings going on in my mind right now, but it's kind of right down the middle how I feel about this movie. The acting is good. Some of the dialogue is terrible, and I don't know if that was intentional. Is it from the novel? It was just laughably bad. The directing is fine. The movie looks good. Camera shots are set up well. Production's nice. There's this really amazing sequence on this glider plane that they're flying around in this one scene of the movie. It's a good-looking film. There's no denial that this film really looks good. It's a good-looking movie, and Dakota's she's adequate. She's nice. She's pretty to look at. And you got to say the same for the dude. He's a good-looking man, no doubt about that. But I just have to wonder, what the hell? Why the hell does this actually really exist? Or why is this playing in a movie theater? Now, I'll be fine if this film got released on cable late at night on Cinemax. There's places for that. I can understand that, but I don't know what business it has being played in a movie theater. There really isn't a story here. Girl meets boy, boy meets girl, they hook up, and then that's it. That's all there is. Back and forth. I love you, I don't. I love you, I want to be with you, I don't want to. I want to be, I want to do this, but you want to do that. It's just like, that's all there is. There is some secondary characters, like her mother and her father and her friends, and there's this other guy that kind of likes her, and then that just gets pushed to the side. For the majority of this movie, it's the Grey and Steel story. That's really all it is. There's not much to it. At least put in something intriguing into the film, something that can drive the plot, give us character development, make it more interesting to the actual audience member. I think I found more enjoyment at the audience that I was with. That they were snickering and laughing and getting uncomfortable through all the elaborate sex scenes and bondage scenes that were very boring to watch. Now, we all get excited about something. Something in this world turns us on and gets us excited. I don't care what it is. I'm not a prude. But as I was watching this, if Christian Grey looked like me and saying this stuff to a woman, the stuff that comes out of his mind, all this stuff that he was saying, he was like, you're disgusting, you're a pervert, you're a rapist and an abuser, you have no business being in this world. That's what I think people would say if Christian Grey looked like me. But since he's cute and he's hot, he's attractive, then it's okay. I'm fine with anybody enjoying this movie. As long as you call it porn. Perfectly fine. Just don't call it a movie with substance and a story and characters to care about and intrigue and suspense. Don't call any of that. Just say, yeah, I enjoy the film because it's my porn. It's what I find to turn me on. I mean, we all have something that does that for us. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. As long as you acknowledge that this is your stuff that just gives you all these fantasies. Just don't call it literature. Don't call it cinematic. Don't call it any of that stuff. Just that's all I ask. You can enjoy the film. You can find it to be captivating, and you can enjoy all the scenes of. You can enjoy all that. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But there's a place for that. There's a place. You don't want to spend $12, $15 of your hard-earned money just to see people get it on. If they're getting it on, give us something. Give us like maybe a triangle, a love triangle, or put in something else in there, or a murder mystery. Almost 20 years ago, there was a movie called Basic Instinct that had all this sex and all this really gratuitous sex. And it was really controversial for its time. But at least with that film, there's a very intriguing murder mystery, detective story that's going on there between these two characters. You're wondering who actually did it, who did what. In this film, all it is they're contemplating if they're going to take their relationship to the next level. That's all it is. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And maybe I don't understand whatever this is being disguised at. I don't know. I mean, is this what people find romantic nowadays? This kind of entertainment? I'm not talking about the subject matter. I'm not talking about the subject matter of bondage and sex and stuff like that. That's fine. People get their excitement out of it. But no one wants to go to the movie and just see two people doing it. Unless they stay home. I mean, they can just stay home and watch it on your computer. There it is. For free. Or you can pay for it. Whatever. But no one really needs to go to the theater and just see somebody's relationship where nothing happens for 2 hours. Other than we meet up, we get it on, we break it off, we get back on. There's just no reason. There's no weight to all of this. Now I know that this is one of 3 or 4 books or 5. I don't know. Who cares? Again, I didn't hate the experience. I was intrigued and I was curious as I was watching it. As they say, are you curious? Yeah, I was a little curious. I was like, why does this exist? There is no purpose for it on the theater screen. Home, in your privacy, or your own activities, whatever you want to do, that's fine. That's your own business. But to actually have it on the screen for 2 hours and give us no substance, no purpose, no weight to it, it's just a waste of everybody's time, and I don't understand it. But still, the movie is well made, it's well crafted, the acting is good, and it looks good. And I really, again, love that scene of the plane sequence. That was awesome. And the soundtrack. Danny Elfman wrote the score, so that was nice. So that was cool, and there's some music in there, Beyonce and some other artists. But other than that, I can't recommend this film, and your life is in your own hands, dude. Or madam, whoever's watching this video. Good luck, and comment box below, let me know what you thought of the movie. I'd be really curious. And I'm gonna give 50 Shades of Grey until we get the 60 Shades of Grey or 70, whatever comes next. whatever. I'm gonna give the film 2 stars out of 4. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook, and please go to WeLoveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Love Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePile.com, and if you enjoyed this video movie review, please click right here and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. In the meantime, have a great day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review. Bye, everyone. Peace be with you, my friends. Oh my gosh, what a waste.